Have any of you seen that commercial on TV? It's advertising a cold remedy. And it shows this pretty young woman running down like a dark alley, and there's this monster chasing her. Well, it's a monster chasing her, and he's got snot coming out of his nose. He's a big troll-looking thing, and he's chasing her. And the commercial talks about that this woman, that this monster is a pre-cold trying to catch her. And she's running from the cold. And here he's coming after her, and he grabs her arm, but she pulls away from him, and then she pulls out this cold remedy. And she holds it up, and all of a sudden he backs up and he goes out in the street and gets hit by a bus. And every time I see that commercial, I said, what a wonderful spiritual picture that is. So I went on their website, because I kept coming back to me, and I know the Lord, the way He uses me, He uses stuff like this with me to illustrate His spiritual truths. So I went on their website. Well, they had a whole video of how they created this commercial in this monster, and I mean, they got the best creators in Hollywood and everything, and they said, we wanted to make a monster that wasn't so frightening that you'd have nightmares. In other words, he was a bit lovable, even though he was obviously a monster with all this snot coming out of it. I mean, it was gross. And it was true. He wasn't so ugly I had nightmares. And I thought, isn't that just like Satan? He wants to scare you, but, have a little light in there so you won't think he's the real thing. And then they said on this website, they said this was their premise for making this commercial. This is what they said. We want the public to know that we don't catch a cold ever, but a cold catches us. I said, ooh, wow. They set the premise right there. So what from your pre-life keeps chasing you, keeps trying to grab your arm? I liked what they said. They said it was a pre-cold. I've heard this. I never heard this expression until I came to New England. There's some of my friends that call those that haven't received the Lord yet, they call them pre-believers. I said, wow, that's like saying ahead of time that they're going to become a believer. I like that too. Yeah. So I've been praying that the Lord would show you, is there anything in your past that kind of keeps chasing after you, trying to grab onto you, to pull you back so you catch that cold, Well, you know what He wants you to whip out? The cross. Because God has already died for everything that you need to go into that next level. Amen? Amen. See what happens when I feel, and I like to say that now, a pre-cold coming on, I fight it. I fight it. I do everything I can to fight it. I fight it with some natural remedies too, but I'll fight it. The Lord wants you to know what are the first signs in your life that catches you. He wants you to become aware of them. He doesn't want you to be caught unawares. And this has helped me a lot. Jesus, when he was led into the wilderness, and I'm almost finished, for 40 days and 40 nights, he defeated the enemy on every turn, correct? He defeated him totally. But listen to what the Word says. It said Satan went away until a more opportune time came. Why has that helped me so much? If Satan came back at a more opportune time to Jesus himself, and Jesus defeated him, well, how much more is he going to try to do that with us? So he wants you to understand and to know what are those things that keep trying to catch you and pull you back to old ways of thinking. And he wants you to not let that monster grab hold of you anymore. Because that's what it is. Snot and all, I'm telling you. It's not serving you well anymore. It's old. And it's time to go. Won't you join us the second Monday of each month for our monthly Bible study at the Western Hotel Pizza and Tavern in Nasonville, Rhode Island? Good Bible teaching, good food, and good fellowship.
We want to thank you for watching Treasures from the Heart with Portia Ross. We hope that your heart has been touched by this inspiring and timely message. Maybe you have a friend or loved one who needs to hear today's message. We encourage you to check out treasuresfromtheheart.org, where today's and all of Portia's messages are available. Over the years, Portia has taught on a wide range of topics such as depression, your image in God, and persevering faith. Portia's teachings will help you identify where you are in your struggles and unlock the hindrances that keep you from moving forward into the abundant life God desires for you. All are available on CD or DVD on the treasuresfromtheheart.org website. And remember to check out her Overcoming Depression workbook, 30-minute Bible studies, and much more. Ordering is easy by phone. Simply call the 1-800 number on the screen. At treasuresfromtheheart.org, you can find out more about Portia Ross's amazing life story and how she overcame the darkest of times through her relationship with Jesus Christ. We look forward to seeing you next time on Treasures from the Heart.